Find the value of 50 plus 2a divided by 9 divided by 14a minus 3 divided by 5 when a equals 2. To do this question, copy down the original first, okay? 50 plus 2a over 9 plus, divide by 14a minus 3 over 5. Okay, copy down the original. After that, substitute all the value of a inside. So this will give us 50 plus 2. Instead of writing a, write down 2 because the value of a is 2 over 9. Everything else remain the same. Okay, instead of writing 14a, write 14 bracket 2 minus 3 over 5. Okay, now what will this give us? This will give us 50 plus 2 times 2 will be 4. Okay, over 9 divide by 14 times 2 will give us 28. 28 minus 3 over 5. Okay, sorry, the divide sign is not clearly written. Okay, and then carry on. 50 plus 4, 54 over 9 divide by 28 minus 3 will give us 25, 25 over 5. Okay, now next. Simplify each fraction first. 54 over 9, that will give us 6. Okay, divided by 25 divided by 5 will give us 5. So it's 6 divided by 5. So 6 divided by 5, just put in fraction form, is 6 over 5. And then this is improper fraction, right? You cannot leave your answer in improper fraction. Change it to proper fraction. So this will be, okay, if you do not know how to change, I'm going to teach you how to change now, okay? Take numerator divided by denominator. So it's 6 divided by 5. Just do this, okay? So 1, 5 minus 6 minus 5, 1. Okay, so remainder is 1, right? So it's 1 over dividend. Remainder over dividend. So it's 1 over 5. Okay, so it's 1 and 1 over 5. Ta-da! Done. Okay, so if you're a parent watching this, please remember, ensure that they know how to substitute, and then make sure they simplify all the ones in the bracket first. And after they simplify the one in the brackets, add them up, do all the operations within each level first. Okay, then start dividing. And if your child do not know how to change from improper fractions to proper fractions, sorry, this is a mixed number, use the long division method. Okay, done. Molly paid $20 for 2 cups of coffee and 3 cups of milk. A cup of coffee costs $2 more than a cup of milk. Find the cost of a cup of milk in terms of Y. Okay, let's draw the model. You see, from the first sentence, right, they said $20 for 2 cups of coffee and 3 cups of milk. In that case, what kind of model can you draw? You can't draw anything, so don't draw that one. So they said a cup of coffee is $2 more than a cup of milk. Now, you can draw this. Very simple. Just draw coffee, a longer bar, then milk. Okay, just draw one set first. So one set, right? So over here, remember the dotted lines, $2. Okay, now that you have one set, then go back to the original. So this is done. 2 cups of coffee. Okay, then let's draw 2. Then 3 cups of milk, right? Okay, draw another cup of milk. So this will be $2. And then 1 more cup of milk. That's all. Okay. Now from here, right, they said that the entire thing is $20. $20, quite simple, right? Then they said find the cost of a cup of milk in terms of Y, which means that they are looking for this. Okay. Now, do you realize that if you take 20Y and you go and minus this portion, minus this part, if you minus this and you minus this, right, do you realize that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cups of milk? Okay, because they're all the same, right? Because if your coffee minus that $2, it will become the same cost as a milk. So if I take 20Y minus this $2 minus this $2, I'm gonna have 1 cup of milk, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so my working will be 5 cups of milk, arrow, 20Y minus 2 giving me 20y minus 4. Okay, then they're asking for cost of a cup of milk. So 1 cup of milk will be this divided by 5. 20y minus 4 over 5. Now you cannot simplify this any further, so this will be your final answer. Okay, done. Remember to write it here. 20y minus 4 over 5. Okay, this model is slightly tricky, but it's not that difficult. So for parents, if you are watching this, remember how I'm drawing the model. Do it segment by segment. Step 1, draw 1 coffee and 1 milk first, then draw the rest. So this is how you're going to teach your child how you're going to do this. It's going to be very, very easy for you. Okay? Chloe bought 5 pens. She packed 8 pens into one box. After giving away 3 boxes, how many boxes of pens had she left? Give your answer in terms of n. Okay, so for this one, we have to draw a model as well. So we know that she had 5 pens. She had 5 pens, and then she packed 8 pens into one box, and she gave away 3. Now, so this means that we have to draw 3 bars. Okay. And then each of them is 8 pens. After giving away 3 boxes, we know that she probably has a few more pens left. Okay, so this will be what is left. But the question is not asking for how many pens she has left. The question is actually asking for how many boxes. So it is actually number of pens left divided by 8 to find out number of boxes, right? And the total is 5n. Alright, the very first step you have to do is to find out how many pens she has left. So over here, let's find out the total number of pens. So total pens given away. So remember, write the sentence and then write the arrow, will be 3 times 8 equals 24, and number of pens left, so number of pens left will be 5n minus 24. Okay, so this will be this is 5n minus 24 pens. And in order to find out the number of boxes of pens she had left, we have to take the number of pens that is left divided by 8. So number of boxes of pens left will be 5n over 24 over 8. And since you can't simplify this any further, this will be the final answer. Alright, done. Seven machines can produce K cupcakes. How many cupcakes can 3 such machines produce? This is an easier version of the typical question, the typical rate question, where they will say something like 7 machines can produce K cupcakes in 3 minutes. How many cupcakes can 3 machines produce in X number of minutes? This is the easier version because they are using algebra. So for the algebra for upper primary, they will not make it that complicated. So this is the easier version. If 7 cupcakes can produce 7 machines can produce K cupcakes, right? So you have to write 7 machines K cupcakes. In order to find out the number of cupcakes 3 machines can produce, you have to find 1 machine first. So logically speaking, if 7 machines can produce K cupcakes, 1 machine can produce K divided by 7 cupcakes. So 3 machines can produce this number of cupcakes times 3. So it's K over 7 multiplied by 3. And remember, if you want to multiply, please change all of them to fraction. It'll be much easier for you. So k over 7 will be multiplied by, instead of 3, you write 3 over 1. Please do not forget this step. Okay, after that, as what I will usually say, k, numerator multiplied by numerator, denominator multiplied by denominator. So it's k times 3 give us 3k, 7 times 1 give us 7. Okay, so you can tell that you cannot simplify this any further, so this will be your final answer, cupcakes. So 3k over 7, bracket, cupcakes. Simple? Alright, done. Okay, this seems like a pretty long algebra question, but don't panic, just go through one by one and let's see where it leads us. They tell us that Kate is 2n years old. Kate's father is 4 times as old as she. Kate's mother is 5 years younger than Kate's father. How old was Kate's mother when Kate was born? Okay, seems a bit long, right? Okay, relax. Don't be afraid. Now, we draw the model first. We know that Kate is 2n, and Kate's father is 4 times as old as she. Now, let's just focus on this. Don't even look beyond that. Okay, just focus on this. During examination, just focus on the first few lines. That will be enough. So we know that Kate is 2n. So that's just 1 bar. Why is this 1 bar? Because they told us that Kate's father is 4 times, right? So the father will be 4 bar. So the father, okay, remember the starting line. Don't forget. I know I keep on saying this, but it's very important. So the father will be 4 bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it is 2n. This tells us that the father is 8n, because 4 times 2n will give us 8n. Okay, then they said that Kate's mother is 5 years younger than Kate's father, which means that I do not know how long the bar is supposed to be. The only thing I know is that the bar for the mother must be shorter than the father and must be longer than Kate. So what can I do? I just draw a bar like this. That's all I need to do. And then I have to indicate that this is 5. So now we have to find the mother's current age. To find the mother's current age, we just take 8n minus 5. Okay? Because they said that the Kate's mother is 5 years younger than Kate's father. So we're going to write mother's current age. Arrow. Remember to write arrow, do not write equal sign. Arrow. 8n minus 5. This is the mother's current age. After that, the question is, how old was Kate's mother when Kate was born? To find out how old was Kate's mother when Kate was born, just take the current age of the mom minus the current age of Kate. Then you'll be able to find Kate's mom's age when Kate was born. So, mother's age when Kate was born. Arrow. 8n minus 5 minus 2n. Okay, so remember my method. Variable, whole number. Variable is 8n, then minus 2n, whole number is just minus 5. Okay, so 8n minus 2n give us 6n. Minus 5 coming down, there's nothing else, right? So just minus 5. So the answer is just 6n minus 5. This will be the final answer. Okay, so remember to draw the model, label the start, indicate the starting line carefully, input all the information, okay, and then ensure that you follow the model while you're doing. And then if the question is a bit too long, do not panic, just read through the first 2 lines, draw whatever you can with the first 2 lines before moving on to the next line. Do not look at the entire thing and try to create a model. This will make you panic even more. Okay, done.